going on YouTube? Yash here. This is a different video compared to my usual ones. So this video I'm going to talk about both my cars. I just got my Mazdaspeed 3 back. And so since I have both cars here, we're going to go ahead and talk about them and talk about some of the modifications. So let's go ahead and hop to it. Alright, so this is my 2010 Subaru Impreza WRX. I got the parent relocator here for the license plate. I got this from a local shop that sells video game accessories. It looks like it's actually starting to fade, so I might take that off. I have some double-sided tape back here, so it won't be a biggie. I just noticed that today. Obviously, a lot of you guys have known this car because of Chun-Li wrapped on the hood. A little background behind this car. This is my first stick shift right here. I've never drove stick before, so it was a pretty good learning has a pretty good learning curve. I didn't have too many of issues. I actually traded these wheels for my friend Thomas. He originally owned these wheels here, and he was selling his Subaru, so it was a pretty cool trade. Because I said, hey, I'll give you my stock wheels and plus 100, and he said sure. So I got myself some nice Cosmic ZR7s. Obviously they're really dirty right now, but it's been raining, so can't really do much about that. This is a really fun car. I've had issues in the past, boost leaks. I still have a few leaks, obviously. I have a bunch of stickers on there, of course. Some of them are fading away and falling apart, but you know, wear and tear, it's the usual thing, right? So let's go ahead and talk about the trunk space. Now, back here you have plenty of room. Of course, I'm not organized at the moment. I always carry this bad boy with me. You never know what's going to happen in these terrible Virginia roads. But yeah, it's been a fun ride so far. I have this GoPro mount. I keep that strapped there if I ever want to have the GoPro sitting inside the car. I've changed my license plate from Subaru because I was going back to the front. I was considering on taking the wrap off and rewrapping with something else, but instead I'm going to be getting the speed wrap, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So let's hop to the interior. Nothing fancy. Standard WRX seats. It's a V2 access port that came with the car along with the boost gauge. I got some air fresheners because I like to stay fresh. I got this pillow here, waifu pillow. Whenever my girl hops in the car, the pillow has to go in the back. It gets tossed. I got stickers up there as well, and yes, that is a female version of the Overwatch character. I can't think to save my life right now. Doomfist, there we go. Like, I went completely blank. So let's go ahead and pop the hood. No Fast and Furious references, please. All right, so you got your 2.5 here. I got my turbo inlet tube, intake. If you can see the downpipe back there, it's a Cadet NVIDIA N1 downpipe. I mean, I have the whole turbo back exhaust, NVIDIA N1 street, so Cadet resonated. Sounds pretty good if you heard my vlog video. Stock intercooler, I'm gonna upgrade that eventually and then get it and obviously retune. Everything else in here is relatively stock. On the Pro Tune, I'm 277 to the wheels. So it's pretty fun. I have some horns down here that came with the car. I never hooked it up, never figured out how, didn't really care. I got my hello horns in the front, those have been there. My reason for getting the Subaru, I've always wanted one since I was a little kid. So it was one of my dream cars. I wanted a STI. I've driven several STIs and it's definitely like a night and day difference, but you can still have plenty of fun with the WRX. But going from 5-speed to 6-speed, a whole different ball game. So let's talk about the Mazdaspeed 3, 2007. I actually have my modification list right here. I just need to discard some changes. So the motor has 95,000 miles on it. The body has about 172,000. The variable valve timing was done about 8K ago. Tank lift replaced about 8K ago. Oil pump chain 8,000 miles ago. SC cocks and struts replaced 8,000 miles ago. Driver's side axle replaced 8,000. Basically, we got a lot of new shit in here. All-Tech high pressure fuel pump internals. A Cobb V3 access port. eBay catless downpipe. I'm going to change that to an actual Cadet downpipe. and then go ahead and get her tuned. I'm running on the Cobb tune right now, which is not for catless, obviously, but it's just to make sure the car is running fine. Vibrant catback, Cork Sport turbo inlet to intake, CX Racing front mount intercooler with BPV, Enon, I can't even say that right, head unit, Torque Solutions shifter plate, Sure shifter, LED interior lights, blackened housing headlights, not lens, 18 by 8.5 wheels with good tires, Cobb rear motor mount, Cork Sport passenger mount LED reverse lights, stock LED brake lights, stock HID headlights with height adjustment, which is pretty damn cool. Custom painted headlights, just had them cleared. So we're gonna go ahead and walk around the car. Obviously I was buying another vehicle. My Firebird is gone. This is where it would usually park, or another spot. There's the front mount intercooler right there. This was painted by the previous owner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the hood since I'm right in front of it. Hang on. Oof. Okay. There we go. So this is what $4 grand to get you. Obviously this car was worth more, but it was a purchase from a friend. The car had some issues. It had to get the rattle sound that I discussed before. That was actually the fuel injector seals. Back in this area, you gotta lift all this stuff away. It can be kind of a hassle. But yeah, we got ourselves some nice fuel injector seals on there now, so that rattling sound's completely gone. There still is some noticeable knock, but nothing crazy on wide open throttle or anything, but obviously it needs a tune. But that's after I switch out downpipes because I want to pass inspection. Got some corrosion there on the battery, but we can spray that down, that's no problem. So I mean, if you take a look at her, 170K on the chassis there, it looks immaculate. So the wheels obviously need some cleaning. I possibly need to roll the fenders too. I'm gonna walk around to the side that's really bad. So this happened the last time I drove it when it was still rattling. See how this is all bent here? And then this is cracking. So yeah, that's a no-brainer there. That's really bad. And it's probably gonna get worse too. So yeah, I gotta get these rolled, possibly Julian light buying. So let's take a look at the interior. Oh yeah, and then there's some stickers here. I'm gonna remove those and put my own stuff up there, but that's after I do the Yatasha way. Possibly we're gonna get bow set put on this car. I'm thinking about just having the character here in this area, possibly away from this. Might just like go around here, just go from the door down like that. Because since this is getting bad there, it'll obviously mess up a vinyl and whatnot. So going to the interior, I haven't cleaned this car yet. Everything is as is. When I say as is, I haven't taken it to a car wash once. I only owned it for a month. But yeah, this is a very immaculate interior. It looks really good. Obviously, it's a nice location for the access port. Right there is some nail polish done by the previous owner's girlfriend. Probably gonna change that to all black, knowing me. But yeah, some very nice seats, very nice feel to them. They keep you nice and snug. So if I did have anything to say about these two cars in particular, the Mazdaspeed is a lot more comfortable. Like on a long trip, I'd probably choose this car. It's comfy. But on the other hand, I love my all-wheel drive. I love the loud rumble. I mean, we have the rumble here. I gotta clean that off. I got the rumble with my Subaru, but I have two boosted cars. So yeah, I told myself to not buy a boosted car, buy something natural aspirated, but that's what I ended up doing. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about this part. This is actually for a 2015 plus Subaru. So I gave this to the previous owner and it got stuck in there, which is completely fine because I'm actually going to find the bolts to put the plate on the front. It's just that I couldn't find the bolts. I guess he may have lost them or something. And these were all spare parts. I haven't taken them out yet, but here it is. So I just need the screws to slap that on and I can put my plate on. But yeah, I have a bunch of spare parts here. If anyone wants some of these parts and you live locally, I'll probably sell it for dirt cheap, like $5 even. Literally $5, $10, I don't really care. All types of goodies in the trunk. So if you're in the 757, I mean, I got some goodies too. All right, that's it, guys. So as usual, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join our Discord channel, which is in the description, and have a good one.